Hi dear viewers, my dear students, welcome to our class today. First of all, I would like to wish you good morning. How are you all? Today we are going to discuss an important lesson, social issues. Before going to start our lesson, I would like to discuss with you objectives of our class today. My dear students, you will be able to focus on social issues and you will be able to respond to my questions. I will ask you some questions. I am sure you will be able to answer my questions. You will be able to explain the social issues which are in your area. Okay. Now, third point, you will be able to think solutions for some of the problems in your area. Okay. The next point will be you will be able to construct some sentences finally. This is the motto of our today's half an hour session. Okay. Shall we go to next page? Look at this. Look at this one. Social issues. What are the social issues in our area? Actually, when I ask a social teacher, she will be coming with a, or he will be coming with nearly 20 or 30 social issues. But as an English teacher, let us focus on few important social issues which are in our Indian contextual society. Let us see unemployment. What is unemployment? Yes, lack of employment, no jobs. That is called unemployment. What type of unemployments are there in India? If you ask a social teacher, a student with a concern with the social, he will be able to say so many unemployment systems, agriculture unemployment, and what we can say part-time unemployment, like that. There are some other reasons, social issues. They are superstitious beliefs. Tell me, what are the superstitious beliefs? See, today I was reading a newspaper early in the morning. One of the family was put on fire just because they are doing some, what are they? Witchcraft, evil craft. I don't know. Even today, in these days, the villages or the town people are believing in these superstitious beliefs. Tell me some other superstitious beliefs, you know. My dear students, please respond and tell me. Okay, you are right. There are so many superstitious beliefs. For example, when you are starting to go to a function or a marriage or some other thing, you will see, yes, if a black cat comes in front of you, you will stop. And if anyone sneezes or coughs, you will feel to better to stop. So all these are superstitious beliefs. There are so many superstitious beliefs. There is one more social evil, that is dowry system. Dowry, you know, yes, a female will go when she is married with some property. Property may be in the form of cash, maybe in the form of gold, maybe in the form of land or something. Even you see one poem, what is that? Another woman, there was a woman who was just burnt, put on fire just because of this dowry system, I think so. Okay, now let us go to another issue, that is child marriages. Child marriages. Recently, child marriages stopped in Telangana due to this Kalyan Lakshmi and some other programs. But I can tell you, after the what is that COVID prevailing, these child marriages have been increased a lot because no schools, no colleges, no students are going to school and college, so that the people started to think of marrying to their daughter and so on. These child marriages are especially for the girl child. And let us go to a related topic, gender discrimination. What is a gender discrimination? Discrimination in the sense showing some partiality. Yes, girl is not great, boy is great. Like that, feelings are there in the society. They are called, yes, gender discriminations. You see, they will send the boy to school and the girl to the our field. But now, I think it is not in our society. But there are some cases even I see after 10th class, parents are thinking of, yes, let me teach something to my daughter, how to work in the field, how to work in the house, how to do all these household works, and then, or some stitching or some handiwork, some handicraft, then let us search for a wonderful bridegroom and yes, hand over that girl to that boy. That is, they are thinking. And also they are collecting some money. They are collecting some land, some gold, and offering to the bridegroom and sending this girl to other man's house. This is a gender discrimination happening in the society. Even in the house, girl, you should sweep. A girl, you should wash all the cloths. A girl, you should clean the vessels. These are the words told by parents itself. Parents are showing some discrimination. Girl, now you are 14, you should not go out. Now you are 13, you should not go to that house. These are the things which are told by parents itself. Even if the parents are liberal, if the parents are giving no discrimination, but the society is telling, hey, your daughter is 14, why are you sending your daughter to that side? Is she a boy? Do you think this is a girl or boy? So these are the questions coming from even society. So all these causes are due to illiteracy, I think. Illiteracy. Illiteracy means, yes, one who cannot read and write is called illiterate. Literate, the opposite word of literate is illiterate. Literacy, illiteracy. Okay, now finally comes with the another problem, caste discrimination. Even in our constitution, we see scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, and other backward classes. And now it is also there. Economically weaker sections are there. So they are providing some, what is that? Reservation, especially in jobs, especially in what is that? Education and so on. What is the purpose of these reservations? It is not to show discrimination. It is to bring equality in the society. The education, the industries, and we can say all the economical property is mingled up with some only what categories, and they are shown what we can say untouchability. That's why this caste discrimination has to be abolished, so that the reservations implementation has been indulged or inculcated in the Constitution of India. Really, it is a wonderful thing to see all this equality in India. But even today, we see 20% of the people are enjoying 80% of the what is that wealth in India. And remaining 20% people are trying their level best to increase their value of life, what is that livelihood, and also increase their economical power. Caste discrimination. Today, we are going to see how the village is. What are the situations are there in a village? For example, you see one movie recently I saw, that is Ram Charan movie. What is that? Yes, you know the movie. In that movie, you will see caste discrimination, economical discrimination, and this discrimination brings so many changes in the society, so many fights, so many deaths, so many wars took place, and people were looked like slaves. They were untouchable, something like that. So before going to deeply discuss this caste discrimination, let us see the wish of the people, wish of the writers, who just wish that the society should be equal, the society should be one, and all the people have to maintain equal rights. That is what the wish of some of the great writers, some of the great poets from India. Let us see Rabindranath Tagore's wish. Rabindranath Tagore. When I just remember this name, I remember the movie Tagore. Tagore is a movie, yes, the hero was Chiranjeevi. In that movie, he just recites this poem in Telugu at the end of the movie in the court. What a poem it is. It was, when I was in 10th class, it was there. I just remembered it. I just what we can say, I recited it. I said even in the dream, okay, at the time, at our examination time, it was for 5 marks. Okay, now let us see this poem, Rabindranath Tagore's poem. Can you please tell me something about Rabindranath Tagore? Look at this one, Rabindra, but we pronounce Ravindra. Ravindra. So this is a North Indian style, Rabindra. They don't have V, but in our Telugu, we pronounce Rabindranath Tagore. So let us see this poem. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom. My Father, let my country awake. This is the tone, this is the intonation of the poem from Rabindranath Tagore. This brings a great momentum, great feeling among the people when they listen to the poem. Especially when they understand the poem, they will get, yes, all these discrimination, caste discrimination, gender discrimination, all these have to be abolished on the spot. That is what the internal interior of the poem. Let us understand this poem, why Rabindranath Tagore is so special to us. You know, our national anthem is written by this man, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where the knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls. Let us get some glimpses. Let us get some, what is that gist of these 4 lines. Mind, when the mind is without fear, yes, he can lift up his head, where he can learn knowledge freely. Yes, his knowledge has to be freely, deliberately, what is that, negotiated among the people, and it has to be shared to the public, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls. What are the narrow opposite word of narrow is broad, you know, narrow domestic walls, domestic, local. What are the local walls? I am Telangana. So when I just read a poem of Sarojini Naidu, she writes like this: when I am in America, I say I am an Indian. When I come to India, when I get down into airport, I say I am Keralite. When I come to Kerala, I say Brahmin. When I go to Brahmin family, I say I am a woman. You see, these are the things which are really divided. But this man, Rabindranath Tagore, a famous, well-known Gitanjali writer, he wants to write this poem. He wants to say to the society should not be broken up into fragments. What does it mean, fragments? Yes, fragments means silly, small parts, peckles, dots, small sparks. So this India should not be divided by this thinking of local caste system or religious differences, all these things. It has to be united, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, my dear people, where words come out from the depth of truth. All the words should come from the depth of heart. Or when I just read a poem about this one, when I smile with my teeth. I forgot to smile with my eyes. I forgot to smile with my heart. That is what written by a poet, one of the poets. Here I can tell you, a word should come out from the depth of truth. In the sense, I just remember this sentence now. Words and deeds must walk hand in hand. Please tell me again this one. All of you, please repeat. Words and deeds must walk hand in hand. Okay, dear students, please repeat after me. Words and deeds must walk hand in hand. Now, can anyone translate this one into our Telugu? Yes, you are right. Words, actions. Words, works should walk hand in hand. Yes, they should be matching. Words should be matching with the actions. That is what the writer here he wants to tell. Where the words come out from the depth of truth. The words come from truth. Where is the truth? Truth is in the heart. Where is the heart? Yes, heart is in our body. And heart, it is inbuilt truthful thing. By birth, everyone is good. Innate goodness, that is called in English. Innate goodness. Innate goodness means by birth you are good, by birth I am good. By birth, everyone is a good one. But what is happening? The guile of the society, yes, the guile of the society's surroundings are teaching. When you are telling truth, hey, you are really mad, you are thickly, they say. But when you are really saying something good and the people are paying. Okay, so my dear people, here it is very clear, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection. Where there is a striving, where there is a tireless striving. Striving means working very hard towards perfection. Any work that should go to the perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way, where there is a reasoning, scientific, innovative thoughts, they should go, yes, in a clear stream, into the dreary desert, sand of dead habit. They should not die in the sand. They should not die in the habit of, yes, desert habit, where the mind's led forward by thee, oh my God, into the ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Oh my God, please let all this country should walk to the, yes, freedom. Please make this world possible. He is praying to the God. Nobody knows who is really God. You know your God. I know my God. Everyone has put some name to the God. But it is not only, it is innate birth, innate goodness. That is a God, I think. The innate goodness is a God. You ask that God and he will lead you to the perfection. He will lead you to the, what is that? Yes, freedom. So all this is what Rabindranath Tagore told. Let us again discuss about discrimination, caste discrimination. Is it there in our society? Is it there in our village? Yes or no? Is it there in our town? Yes or no? Whenever I talk to my children who are working somewhere in software or some other industries, they say even today there is some discrimination, sir. So what shall we do? What shall we do is nothing but we should educate ourselves. We should educate our children so that this discrimination will vanish one day. Let us go to this paragraph and have a questionnaire. Let us discuss. Okay, shall we discuss these questions? Look at this picture. Look at this picture. Here is a picture, a wonderful picture you can see. There are two people in the picture. This picture is explaining about something, and there is a one wonderful man. There is another wonderful man, and one man is with a coat, tie, something like that. There is another man with a bald head, with a spectacle, and also with a box. I don't know whether it is made of iron or wood. Okay. There is a mat on the box. It is not locked. And this man seems to be somewhat aged, somewhat old age. Yes or no? Okay. There are some houses. Many, yes, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. Yes, there are 4 or 5 houses in the picture. And this picture is explaining something about, okay. Now let us have understanding of these questions. Who are the men in the picture? Come on, my dear students. Who are the men in the picture? Okay, you don't know. There is one man who is carrying the luggage, and there is another man. Yes, there are two pictures. There are two people. We don't know exactly who they are. We will discuss about this one later on. What is there in the box? I expect that on seeing that mat on the box, I think there are something. Gold? I don't know. Cloths? Maybe. Some vessels? Maybe. Come on, expect by yourself. Whatever you expect may be correct. Household things? Some money? Okay. Do you think this place is a town or a village? Do you think this is a town? Come on, tell me. Is this a town or a village? Oh, you think a village. Okay. How can you say? Because I can say that this man is carrying a luggage. Nobody is there to carry. And this man seems to be somewhat old. And he is wearing a spectacle. And also there is a tree. On that tree there is a bird. And there are no storied houses in this one. So you can easily say that this is a village. Okay. Is the man with the luggage coming or going? It is possible. Maybe migrating to some other village, or immigrating to this village. Migrating, immigrating. Look at the word migration, immigration. Migration means going. In some other words, export, import. Export means, you're right. Export means sending things from this country to other country. Importing means, yes, dumping. Okay, I don't know, your answer may be right. The man is going, somebody may say, the man is coming. But somebody is stopping here. Who is that man? Okay. Why is he coming to this village? Okay, in the sense, you can easily understand the man is coming to this village. Why is he coming to this village? He's coming with a total luggage. Now he's not a young man. He's an old man. And he is a face, and seems to be somewhat a dignified man. Is coming to his village. Think of this picture for some time. Please find the mood of the person. Seventh question. Please find the mood of the person who is in the picture. How is the mood? Is he happy? Is he serious? Okay. Is he feeling jealous of something else? Okay, if you want to know all these things, my dear students, what you have to do is, you have to reading A, the Storied House, part 1. Shall we go? Shall we go for the reading session? Okay, let us go to the reading session, the Storied House. Up to here, let us read. Then we will change this picture to the top. There was something, the Storied House. Look at the title, the Storied House. S-T-O-R-E-Y-E-D. Hey, I got some doubt here. S-T-O-R-Y, story kada. What does it mean, story? Story means it's very clear. A narratable story, a tale, something like that. A humorous story, comedy story, cinema story. But here there is a spelling mistake. Is it a mistake? S-T-O-R-E-Y-E-D. Storied. Storied and also house. All of you, my dear students, please open your textbook and see also. The Storied House 1. Storied. Storied is nothing but, yes, first stair, second stair, like that. Okay, ground floor, first floor, second floor, third floor, we will say like that. It is a house on the house. Okay, storied house. Storied means first floor. Okay, what is the purpose of the story putting this title, Storied House? When you saw the picture, you just look at the picture once again. You saw the picture. There you could see in that village, not even a single storied house. Not even a first floored house. Oh, I'm sorry. Not even a concrete house. Is there any concrete house? I think 1 or 2 houses, but not with a first floor or second floor or any apartment in this village. This is a village, and in this village there are, yes, caste discriminations. There are, what are they? Patels are there, Bujavas are there, and there are some other castes are there, and here there are some untouchable people are there. And this man, I think, the person who is coming from the town with his luggage, maybe belongs to, yes, you're right, untouchable caste. That was the reason why this man, yes, this man may be Patel, maybe Bujava, something like that. This man is jealous of this man, and this man is maybe old aged. But let us see what is happening. Now, let us see the Storied House, part 1. Okay, now you can easily understand the concept of this lesson very clearly. What is the theme of the lesson? You can easily understand. There was something really wrong with the state transport bus. It had come up with the widening road in the mountain as if with a lifetime effort. The road was now downhill and act. The bus moved as slowly as a sick man walking with the help of another. Now, let us stop here. Let us have some discussion of these three. Something really wrong with the state transport bus. Okay, what is a state transport bus? Please tell me. TSRT, Telangana State Road Transport Okay. Okay. Yes. RTC, Road Transport Corporation. Like that, in this lesson, you will see straight transport bus. It had come up with a road, that is winding road in the mountain, as if with a lifetime effort. The bus is moving very, very, very tough, because the road is really with a zigzag way, and also it has to climb up. When it was climbing up, the bus was moving very, very slowly, very, very hardly, with a very, very hard with such a luggage. The road was now downhill, and at the bus is now, it is time to, yes, down, up and down, like that. Now it has to go down. But what is happening? And yet the bus moved as slowly as a sick man walking with the help of the other. The bus was unable to move. Bus was very slow. Do you think the bus is old one? Do you think there is a heavy luggage? Come on, tell me, what are the reasons why the buses move slowly? What could be the reason for slow moving of the buses? Okay, you come with your expectations, you come with your negotiations, think of all these things. Let us go to another line. It reached the plain where the dispensary building was situated and stood still like an obstinate bull. Dispensary building, obstinate. And if you want to know these meanings, please go through this glossary. Dispensary, dispensary building, a room for medicine supply, medical supply. Obstinate bull, headstrong bull, headstrong. There are other meanings for the obstinate, but here, as for the contextually relevant meaning, headstrong. Now let us go again. Okay. Dispensary building was situated and stood still like an obstinate bull. It reached the plain. It reached the plain. Plain means plain and straight. No. Plain area means not a up, not a down, but it is a plain area where dispensary building was situated and stood still like an obstinate bull. Obstinate bull means very headstrong bull. It's not moving any longer. Now, the destination was hardly a mile or two away. Now, if the bus goes on, it is not so far. It is just 2 miles away, or maybe 1 mile. But let us see. Let us drag this picture here so that we can read. Now, let us see what is there. But the driver was, what happened to the driver? The driver was sore, and the conductor had no opinion but to be silent. When they realized that the bus would not move any faster, a couple of passengers exclaimed, "God damn it, for a bloody nuisance." This is the expression of the people. Okay, so now you can easily understand the bus is unable to move because now bus is very, very old. So we will discuss all these things in the later sessions. Okay, let us stop this session here. God damn it, with the nuisance up to there, because now it is time for us to leave. Maybe we have 1 or 2 minutes. Let us discuss this paragraph again. Now the destination means the place they have to reach, was hardly a mile or two. Now tell me, what is the opposite word of hardly? Tell me, my dear students. You're right. Hardly. Yes. Easily. Okay. Good. Now tell me, why it yet in the third line? Why it yet? Will you please tell me Telugu meaning? At the bus moved as slowly as. Look at the conjunction, as slowly as slowly as. And yet, I want to know the meaning of the word at. At means ippatiki, until now. But the driver was sore and the conductor had no option but to be silent, because the driver was scolding and the conductor did not speak at all because he doesn't have any option. When they realized that they would not move any faster, a couple of passengers exclaimed, "God damn it, a nuisance," to the bus. So they know already. This quite naturally happens in this area because the bus doesn't move faster. Okay. So my dear people, thank you Thank you very much. We will stop here. We will later on discuss remaining part tomorrow on the other class. So if you want to know more about English, if you want to study about more things, you may search my name, Saidulu Karlapudi, Saidulu Karlapudi in YouTube or Facebook, something else. There you will see so many things. Thank you very much. Please, somebody speak out. Hello? Is anybody on the line?
Sir?
Sir?
Is it completed?
No, up to now it's okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sir?
Okay, sir.
Okay.